Good day, madam. My name is Xiao Qin with metric number 270088. So for my test case, I have applied JUnit to test those functions. And for example, I am using test suite and alliance test for every method. And the method name I have improved it by using the test case ID. For example, UZ0110 and followed by 0120. So to let others can easily understand my code, I have added the comment on the top of my method. So for example, this UZ0110 is add new address, or 0230 is select unread message, so that others can easily understand my code by this comment. And I have also applied the assert for my test cases here. And also here. And now let me show the code that I have run. So this is to add new address with name. And this is add new address without name. So actually there should be an error if add new address without name. But both of these functions fail when I test it because it can't get the state and area, although I have already input it. So next is edit address with invalid phone number. It will show an error message if I have input an invalid phone number. So it will cannot update the information. And this is to update the name with number and alphabet. So it is able to update it successfully. And this test case is to delete the address. So here shows that the address have deleted. This is to set the address as default. So now the third address has been set as default. So next is chat function with short message. So the message is successfully sent to the seller. This is also chat function but this is with long message. And they will show fail to send because the message have over 600 words. So user cannot send the message to the seller. This is to select unread message, and it will only show unread message in the chat. And the last one is select pin message. So when you select, it will only show the pin message. So that's all for my part. And now I will pass to the next presenter. Thank you.
Good day, everyone. My name is Eng Qian Yi and the metric number is 269426. So now I'm going to present about my test case. So first, I have applied the JUnit in my code, which is this test in my every classes. And here, this classes is for me to run the 3 classes that I have created, which is for my 3 functions: search, add to cart, and checkout. And I also have separate all the test case in different in many methods, according to the function. So this is the method name which same as the test case ID in my report. And I also have applied the assert equals in my code in my every method in every classes. And of course, I also have put the comment behind of my code so that I can know this code is for which function. So let us run the program. So now I'm running the search with text test case. So I can search with the text, and now this is search with categories, which is category here. For example, the health and beauty categories, and the Shopee will go to the page. And now this is search with filter. So I have to search something here. And then search with the filter that at here, for example, the Penang and price range. And also the 5-star here. Next, this is the add to cart function. So I have the login first. And I'm using login with code. And then we'll search the item. And I'm also using the filter here and the price range. And also the shipping option here. Then we'll go through into the products. And then choose the variation and click the add to cart. And we'll go to the cart page. And my shopping cart will display the item that I have added just now. And this is the change the quantity of the product function here. I think it's something wrong here, which I have one function it did not run as well. Maybe it's because of my internet problem, so it couldn't work. But that is the let us just see the next. Now this is the function which to delete the item. Then just now the unwork function is the similar product, but if we rerun it, it's okay for this function. It can work as well. And then now is the checkout function. So we'll tick the checkbox and click on the checkout button, and we'll go to the checkout page. Then now is the change address function. And it will successfully change. And again. So we will redirect to shopping cart page again and go to the checkout page again. And this is the chat now function. Then click on the chat now here, and then it will prompt the chat room with the seller. So then just now the unwork function is the similar product. So it maybe is my internet problem. So that's all for me, and thank you very much.
My name is Xiao Qin and my metric number is 270910. So I will present three functions of the Shopee website, which are login account, edit profile, and change password. So first is about the login account. For UC06.10 is login with wallet phone number and password. So when user click on login buttons, the system will link to the login page. So user need to enter wallet phone number and password, then click on login button. The system will authenticate the user, then log into the account. The software will show the homepage of the system. For UC06.20 is about login with invalid password. So on the login page, enter wallet phone number and invalid password, then click on login. The system will authenticate the user and display an error message that your account and or password is incorrect. Please try again. For UC06.30 is about login with invalid phone number. So when user enter invalid phone number, say test and wallet password, then click on login buttons, the system will authenticate the user and display an error message that login failed. Please try again later or use another method to log in. Next is about the edit profiles. UC07.10 is about edit profile with valid date of birth. So after success log into the account, click on My Account button, then click on Profile. The software will display edit profile form. Then enter date of birth, say that 3 March 1999. Then click on Save button. The system will prompt a message that the profile has been updated successfully. For UC07.20 is about edit profile with name more than 100 characters. On the profile form, enter the name more than 100 characters. The system will prompt an error message that the name must be 100 characters or less. For UC07.30 is about edit profile with empty name. So let the name empty by deleting all the characters in the name fields. The system will prompt an error message that the name cannot be empty, but the name field has been updated to empty. For UC07.40 is about edit profile with invalid date of birth. When user access to the Shopee website My Account page, click on Profile buttons. The system will display edit profile forms. Enter the date of birth, say that 1 May 2022. The system will prompt an error message that date is invalid. Please set the correct date. But the date has been updated to the new date. Next is about the change password functions. UC08.10 is about change password with invalid current password. So after success login to the account, click on My Account, then click on Change Password buttons. The system will display change password form. Enter invalid current password, say that test Shopee 1. New password, say test Shopee 2, and confirm password, say that test Shopee 2. Then click on Confirm buttons. The system will prompt an error message that the password is incorrect. For UC08.20 is about change password with invalid confirm password. After system display change password form, enter the correct current password, then enter difference password between new password and confirm password, then click on confirm buttons. Shopee will display an error message that the password entered is different. For UC08.30 is about change password with valid current password, new password, and confirm password. So after logging the account, click on Change Password button. The system will display Change Password form. Enter the correct current password and enter the same password for new password and confirm password. Then click on Confirm buttons. System will prompt a message that the change password has been successfully updated to the new password and user need to log in again. So that's all for my presentation and thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and good day to everyone. I'm Hanifatul Muslimah, metric number 702191. So here I'll run my test cases starting from login account, register, forgot password, and search help. In login account, actually 3 methods are made by key, and mine is the 4th one. So I just put ignore to keys test cases and only run my test case. The class name represents the function name while the method name represents the test case ID. I also put some comments in every test case so that I can know what the method actually does. I made a method to load the Shopee website so that I shouldn't write the same code in every test case. Just call the method. For the driver, actually this is done driver path, so I just put // on it, and I didn't define my driver path because I already added to my laptop system environment path. I prefer to use this kind of XPath to improve readability. And the reason why I put lots of thread slips, I think it's because my laptop RAM only 4 GB, so sometimes I need more time to wait until an element is displayed on the screen. I updated all my test cases by adding accept true. I don't use accept equal because I think there is no test case where I should compare two values. In accept true, I use condition to check whether an element is available or not. Okay, sorry, I think there was a bit of problem. Now let's try to run the test cases. Load Chrome, load shop website, choose English language, dismiss the pop-up, and then go to login page. Click login and then click Google and check sign in with Google page, is it available or not. Okay, I should close this because I can't open many windows at the same time, or it will stop working. So basically in the beginning, all test cases are the same. And now is register with valid phone number. Click sign up, input valid number, click next, and check verification pop-up, is it available or not. It's appear. Now register with invalid phone number. Click sign up, input invalid phone number, and then check for the error message. Is it available or not? The next one is register with Google account. Click sign up, click Google, switching to new window, and check for the sign in with Google page, is it available or not. Now is forgot password with valid email. Click login, click forgot password, input test12345@gmail.com, click next and check for the verification pop-up. Is it available or not? So I can continue to the next step because it's related to security, and I can do that with Selenium WebDriver, like solving this puzzle or login with Google account. Now is forgot password with invalid email. Click login. Click forgot password. Input test12345 at Gmail. And check for the error message. Is it available or not? Now is forgot password with valid phone number. Click login. Click forgot password. Input valid phone number. Click next and check for the verification pop-up. Is it available or not? Now is forgot password with invalid phone number. Click login, click forgot password, and input invalid phone number. Then check the error message. Is it available or not? The next one is search help function with invalid character. Click help, switch window, type test123, click enter and check for the no result message. Is it available or not? The last one is search help function with valid character. Click help, switch window, type product, click enter and check result. There should be some results related to product. Okay, I think all test cases are passed because I already put so much red slips. So that's all for me. Thank you for your attention.